Hello, hello! Pizza Pax here, and we're back with Disney's Lorcana into the Inklands starter deck number 2. This is the Ruby Sapphire one. So let's see what's in here. Now, Ruby Sapphire was a really popular pairing in the most recent season, prior to Chapter 3. And it's having a little bit of a tough time in the current meta, but it's still pretty popular. So we've got our Into the Inklands booster pack, which we will open that in another video. A lore counter, three damage counters, and then 8 1 damage counters. A little thicker cardboard on that. Nice quick rules book this time, instead of a fold-out card, which is very nice. Also a much better at a glance. And from the first 2 chapters, I just knocked over a whole bunch of stuff. Awesome. Little play area reminder and lore tracker, which is double-sided. It's the same on both sides. Now we have our deck. Let's pull in a bit and see what's in the Amber Ruby, or not Amber Ruby, Sapphire Ruby starter deck. Yeah, it has been a long day. Alright, so starting things off, we have Moana, Born Leader, a 5-ink inkable 4/4 quest for 2 with shift 3, which is a princess and a captain. So nice little mix there. Whenever this character, welcome to my boat. Whenever this character quests while at a location, ready all other characters here. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. So it's a nice way to either ready up your characters for attacking or to protect them. Really cool overall. Next we have Scrooge McDuck, richest duck in the world. 5-ink uninkable, 3/5. That quests for 1 with I'm going home. During your turn, this character gains evasive. And then I didn't get rich by being stupid. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may play an item for free. Now keep in mind, there is an item called, I believe it's Scrooge's Lucky Coin, which is really expensive. It costs 7, I think. So you can play that off of Scrooge McDuck, which is a nice flavor win. Next we have Della Duck, a 2-ink uninkable 3/3 reckless. So no inking, or no lore on that, and we get 3 of those. Next we have Hey Hey, Accidental Explorer, 2-ink inkable 3/2, quest for 1, and then once per turn when this character moves to a location, each opponent loses 1 lore, which that is repeatable, which is really nice. We have 1, 2, 3 Hey Hey. Next we have Kakamora, Menacing Sailor, 3-ink uninkable 3/2, quest for 1. When you play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore. So kind of like Aladdin from the first set, but it is uninkable, and we get 3 of those. Next we have Maui, Soaring Demigod, 3-ink uninkable 5/2 with reckless. And In My Belly, whenever a character of yours named Hey Hey quests, this character gets +1 lore and loses reckless this turn. So nice little flavor win there. We get 3 of those. Next we have Minnie Mouse, Always Classy from the first chapter. This is a great 1-drop. It sees a lot of play in most Ruby lists, especially in like Ruby Amethyst right now, because it's a really good bounce target. But we get 2 of those. Next we have Moana, Undeterred Voyager, a 4-ink inkable 3/4 for 1 with evasive, or 3/4 quest 1 with evasive, and we get 3 of those. Next we have Simba, Scrappy Pup, or Scrappy Cub, not pup, Scrappy Cub. This has shown up a little bit in some Ruby Amethyst lists, not many, more the aggro, like LeFou based ones. Still, it's a great 2-ink uninkable 1/1 quest 3. Yeah, it's very powerful. Next we have Webby Vanderquack, Enthusiastic Duck, 3-ink inkable 3/4. That quests for 1. We get 3 of those. Another card from Chapter 1, one of the best pieces of removal ever printed, or printed to date, which is a 5-ink uninkable action, which just banishes chosen character. That's Dragonfire. We get 2 of those. So, good removal, too. Well, not 2. That's what it is. It's very good removal. Next, we have Voyage, a 1-ink inkable action, which says move up to 2 characters of yours to the same location for free. Very nice. We get 2 of those. Another card that's making a splash in several meta decks, Maui's Fishhook, a 3-ink inkable item that says it's Maui time. If you have a character named Maui in play, you may use this item's shapeshift ability for free. And then shapeshift, exert, and pay 2 ink. Choose one. Oh, you always have to exert, by the way. You just don't pay the ink. Choose one. Chosen character gains evasive until the start of your next turn. Only characters with evasive can challenge them. Or chosen character gets +3 power this turn. So a great way to either take out like locations, opposing characters, or protect your character. Next, we have Sumerian Talisman, another item that's making a bit of a splash, but a 3-ink inkable item with Source of Magic. During your turn, whenever one of your characters is banished in a challenge, you may draw a card. And we get 2 of those. Next, we have a location that is actually seeing a bit of play in several lists, and that's Agrabah Marketplace, a 3-ink inkable, move 1, defense 5 location with 2 lore per turn. Very nice. All right, next we have another card from a different chapter. This is from Chapter 2 with Cogsworth Talking Clock, a 2-ink inkable 2/3 quest 1 with Wait a Minute. Your characters with Reckless gain exert, gain 1 lore. We get 2 of those. Next we have Dewey, Showy Nephew, 3-ink inkable 2/3 quest 2 with support. We get 2 of those. Duke Weaselton, Small Time Crook, also from Chapter 2, a 2-ink inkable 1/2 quest 2. We have 2 of those. Flintheart Glomgold, Lone Cheater, 4-ink inkable 3/4 quest 2 with They'll Never See It Coming. During your turn, this character gains evasive. We have 2 of those. Another reprint from Chapter 1, we have Flounder, Voice of Reason, a 1-ink inkable 2/2 quest 1. And there's 3 of those. Next we have Grammatala, Keeper of Ancient Stories, a 4-ink inkable 3/3 quest 1 with There Was Only Ocean. When you play this character, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You may put 1 into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. This is seeing a bit of competitive play, actually. Showing up in both the Sapphire Steel and the Sapphire Ruby Grammatala decks. So we have 3 of those. Next is Gyro Gearloose, Gadget Whiz, 3-ink inkable 1/4 quest for 1. It says, now try to keep up. Exert, put an item card from your discard on top of your deck. So, very nice. Next we have Huey, Savvy Nephew, a 2-ink inkable 2/2 quest 1 with support and 3 nephews. Whenever this character quests, if you have characters named Dewey and Louie in play, you may draw 3 cards. So if you have Huey, Dewey, and Louie, all 3 of the nephews, and you quest with Huey, you get to draw 3 cards, which is really nice. Next we have Louis, Chill Nephew, 4-ink Inkable, 3/4 Quest 2 with support. That all three of them have support, which is pretty cool because they are very supportive. Fits in really well with the theme and the flavor of the of DuckTales. I loved DuckTales growing up. I still get the theme song stuck in my head every now and then. Awoo. Next we have Maid Marian, Delightful Dreamer, 5-ink Inkable, 4/4 Quest 2 with Highborn Lady, and also note she is a princess. When you play this character, chosen character gets -2 power this turn. And we have 2 of those. Now we have another Scrooge McDuck. This is Uncle Moneybags, a 2-ink Inkable 1/3 Quest 1 with Treasure Finder. Whenever this character quests, you pay 1 ink less for the next item you play this turn. So really nice with things like Popsicle, which would be free with that, or just a good way to ramp into items. We get 2 of those. Next is Vault Door, 4-ink Inkable item with Sealed Away. Your locations and characters at locations gain resist +1. Damage dealt to them is reduced by 1. So really nice way to defend your locations. And then last we have Montanui, Island Paradise, a 2-ink Inkable location that has move 1 and defense 5 that gains you 1 lore per turn. And Reincarnation, whenever a character is banished while here, you may put that card into your inkwell face down and exerted. Now, in sealed, this was absolutely busted. It was so strong. I haven't really seen it much in competitive play, but I think there's probably room for it in a few of the decks that are looking to just ramp really quickly. So something to consider. But thank you for joining me on this adventure with Into the Inklands. This was the Sapphire Ruby starter deck. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm. It really helps us out. And, makes it easier for us to bring you more content every day. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments what deck you are excited to play in Chapter 3. I'm still not sure what I want to play. I would really like to see a Sapphire Emerald deck that's competitive, but I don't know if that's even going to be a thing. So I've seen a lot of things with Emerald that are just running away with the meta. And last season, well, the last 2 seasons, I've played Ruby Amethyst, which is kind of in a tough spot right now. So I'll probably end up doing some experimenting pretty soon. And who knows, maybe I'll even make some videos about it. Yeah. Until next time, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.